Hey, financial advisors, it's Claire Akin with Indigo Marketing Agency, and today I want to talk to you about something really important, especially as we kind of get into the new year and think about your marketing and the success of your marketing. So what I want to go over today is which marketing metrics should financial advisors track. Now, there's a lot of metrics out there that you could track, and there's a lot of tools that you could connect to your website and your different marketing platforms to see basically how your marketing is performing for you. But what I want to go over today is what I recommend and kind of the problem that we're looking to solve. So the first problem is, Google Analytics is the number one metrics tracker and kind of plugin that you would plug into your website to tell how much traffic is going to your site, what's that traffic doing on your site, where did that traffic come from. But the problem is that it really only tells one piece of your whole marketing story. And so just like for maybe your, clients, maybe investment returns only tells one piece of their financial planning puzzle. We also want to think about, risk in their portfolio. We also want to think about, tax efficiency and their savings rate and what their goals are and kind of a holistic financial picture. And so in the same vein, we want to think about a holistic marketing picture and consider some of these other factors that are really important to your marketing, like how well you're doing on social media, or what are your top performing blog posts, maybe your email list, how many people are joining your email list and how many people are subscribed to your email list. And so we use a tool called DataBox, and DataBox connects all of the main sources of data, including Google Analytics, which will tell everything about your website traffic, but also we connect it to your email marketing system, whether it's Constant Contact or MailChimp, as well as all your social media profiles, so we can tell how well you're doing on social media and what type of engagement you're getting there. And so it's important to consider all of these factors as well as some of your sources of leads. So if you're asking people to schedule an appointment with you, you want to be tracking how many appointments you're getting. And so looking at your marketing perspectives from kind of a holistic level and paying attention to it over time is really important. Even if you're a client of ours and we're doing your marketing for you, you still want to pay attention to how it's trending over time and some of the most important parameters. And so we recommend looking at your marketing data on a monthly basis, just like with your clients. You don't want them watching the market every single day or maybe even every single week, but you do want them paying attention to their financial plan maybe on a quarterly or a biannually or at least an annual basis. And so for our clients, we send you automatically what's called a data card that shows all the most important marketing metrics for your firm in one easy to read screen, and you can pay attention to how you're doing versus last month. And so I'll walk you through how it works and what it looks like. All right, so I want to walk you through what's included in this data card and what I think are the most important metrics to track each month and to kind of just pay attention to. And so this is the overall data card that you'll get each month if you're a client of ours, and you can adjust the date range. I like to do last 30 days. I think that gives a meaningful, snapshot of performance over time, and so you can change that here to last 30 days, and then you can always change it to month to date or today or whatever you're interested in. So we will just kind of walk through this. And so the most the most common metric to track from a marketing perspective is website traffic. And so this is all coming from Google Analytics, which we connect to your account when we set up your account. So we connect it to your website, and that's how we can see all of this traffic. And so you can just see here how many users came to your site and the difference between last month. And so you can see this site traffic is up 21% this month. Sessions is about the same thing. So if one user comes to your site multiple times, that will count as 2 sessions, but these are the total unique users, and so this is probably the most important metric. New sessions, this is how many people have come to your site that are new users, and so we always want to see a high healthy session percentage of this. And then pages for a session is how many people come to your site and how many pages they visit. And so if I come to your site and I click through to 3 pages, it will be 3 pages per session, but on average people click through to about 1.5 pages, and so that's a good percentage. This average session duration is a time measurement of how long people typically spend on your site. And so the longer the better. Obviously, that means they're consuming content on your site, they're watching your videos. And so on average, it's 1 minute, 19 seconds, which is actually really good. And then this bounce rate is how many people come to your site and don't go to any other content. They just leave your site after viewing the first page that they land on. And so that is 75%, which is pretty standard. And then total page views, so 6,800 page views in the last 30 days. And so moving over to this quadrant here, this really tells how your marketing content is performing. And so you always want to be aware of what content is doing best with your audience so you can do more of what works. And so you can see, so it's important to realize that this is the information that comes after your website URL. So this is your homepage because it's just this slash, and then this is the URL that comes after your, basically your homepage. And so let's change this back to 30 days. So this is a blog post I did on how's your LinkedIn account been restricted. So you can see 1,000 people looked at that in the last 30 days. If we just change it to today, this will be different, right? So 11 tricks to get your blog post to show up in Google. That's what people are viewing today. But if we get the last 30 days, it's been this post has been on top. And this is a post I did about the best financial advisor marketing companies. And so you can just see the traffic to the individual pages of your site and which pages are performing best. And so I know that, maybe I'm going to do a blog post on the best books for financial advisors because I know that kind of this top 10 post did really well. And so maybe I'll do the top 10 books financial advisors should read. And I know that that will probably perform really well too. And so that's kind of the top pages and the data that that's showing. So going down here to the lower left quadrant, this is really fascinating to me. This is the traffic sources. So we always want to pay attention to how people are finding your site online. And so this organic search is really what we're driving at when we do the search engine optimization work for your website. And we do that for all of our clients when we set them up. And so what we're driving at here is helping more people find you on Google and Yahoo and Bing. And so you can see this organic search is people, about 56% of our traffic is people that have typed in some kind of keyword into Google to find our site. The next is direct traffic. And so this is people clicking on links that go directly to your site. This includes email marketing. And so about 30% of my traffic is coming from email marketing. And it's really a powerful driver of our success. And so the next is social traffic. This is about 10% coming from social. And then referral traffic is different. That is people referring traffic to your site, so partners. So maybe other marketing companies have linked to my site. I know Michael Kitz's has just done an article on us, and so this is people coming to my site from his site. And so this is for advisors. It's, if you're listed on NAPFA or, FPA, or maybe one of your CPA partners has sent out an email on your behalf, that's where this traffic will show up. And so let's kind of break out this social traffic here into traffic by social network. And this is how you can tell what your social media efforts are doing and how people are kind of finding your site on social media. And so I do a ton of marketing on LinkedIn. So you can see almost half of my traffic comes from LinkedIn each month. But we're also just launching Twitter ads. And so we've been doing a lot of Twitter ads. And so this is a huge increase month over month for us, is how many people are finding us via Twitter. And so you can see now about 26% of our traffic is coming from Twitter, which is great. Also, we've recently launched our YouTube channel. And so if you're on YouTube, follow us over there. But you can see about 1.2% of our traffic is coming from YouTube, which is really cool. And so we'll go up here to email performance. And so I would say email performance is so critically important for your marketing. I would akin it to maybe basically the return of your clients' investments in their portfolio would be your email performance. And so you really want to make sure that, you're adding people to your email list each month, and that, people are always going to be unsubscribing. So you always need to be getting new email subscribers on your list and adding, friends, family, referral partners, clients, people you meet socially, add them to your email list and be working this list each and every month. So you can see the total subscribers and the increase within compared to last month, your new subscribers, and so 54 new subscribers, and how that compares with your new subscribers the previous month. This cleaned area is how many email addresses were cleaned, whether they got bounced back or they weren't accurate email addresses. And so the system's always cleaning every single month to make sure that you have high deliverability and that you aren't detected as spam. And then your recent campaign open rate is the last campaign you've sent, how many people opened it. So for me, I happen to know that it was the best financial advisor marketing companies, and about 19% of people on our list opened that, which was up 15% to whatever campaign I sent the month prior. And so Facebook performance is showing the Facebook performance of your Facebook business page. So you can see page engagement, so how much people are interacting with your content, how many people are clicking through from Facebook to your website, how many people are reacting to your posts or commenting or sharing. This sharing line is really, really critical because people sharing your content with their network is really important to have your clients share with their friends, family, and people that follow them on Facebook. And so that's a really important metric. And then video views, sharing your videos on Facebook directly is a great way to get more views. Every view counts. And so, we get a lot of our views from YouTube, which is represented over here, but video views on Facebook in that native platform are shown here. And then let's move down to LinkedIn, to your company page performance. And this isn't your personal profile. This is just your LinkedIn company page. And so you can see impressions is how many people saw your content on LinkedIn. Unique impressions is how many individual users saw your content. And then interactions and new followers. And so that's all represented here. And then Twitter performance is shown in this lower right quadrant. And what this is how many tweets you've done each month, how many people have mentioned you, and how many total likes or favorites on your individual tweets, how many people have retweeted you, and how many people have replied. And so it's important just kind of keep an eye on your Twitter traffic and kind of see how you're doing over here. And so this is the total, data card that I recommend taking a look at each month and just kind of taking stock of how's your email list performing, what's your most popular content, how many people are coming to your site, and you can see over time the trends as we grow your marketing for you and as we make these efforts to, work on your search engine optimization, work on your social media profiles, and always be driving traffic to your site to improve the, awareness of your firm and people's interaction with your content over time. So I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions, and if you'd like us to set up this data card for you, just reach out. All of our existing clients will get this automatically each month, but if you want to become a client, you can click below to get started and schedule your introductory phone call. Thanks for watching. Bye.